Alright, welcome to the Summer of Wrestling. This is week number 5. And the big storyline so far this summer is that my number 1 match of summer, Randy Orton versus Chris Benoit for SummerSlam 2004. Still number 1 after 4 weeks. It was one of the first 9 matches I reviewed. It was the top match of week 1. Top first match of the summer. It's been at the top for 4 weeks now. And the question is, can this streak continue? Can it be number 1 for a 5th straight week? It's got some tough competition this week because this week is Ring of Honor week. So can the Orton versus Benoit match stay at the top? We'll find out right now. I already got all the results and the updated standings in the description. So if you don't want to see this video, just check out the description. Everything you need to know about this weekend, the standings so far this year, or this summer, is all in there. But here we go. Here's week number 5. Saw 7 matches. They were all Ring of Honor matches. That's the theme this week. First match I saw was Bryan Danielson versus Claudio Castagnoli. These are 2 current WWE guys, Bryan and Cesaro. This was from Ring of Honor Northern Navigation, July 25th, 2008. I saw this match on July 24th, so like almost the 6-year anniversary of the match. This match was in Toronto, Canada, I think. 21-minute match. It's a very good wrestling match. It was like, it's definitely not a WWE match. It's definitely a Ring of Honor style match. Like if Cesaro and Bryan had a match on Raw, like whenever Bryan comes back. And they've had a match on Raw before. And the WWE style is different. Like they wouldn't have a match like the one they had in Ring of Honor. Like completely different from the ones they had on Raw. I mean, they did moves that you don't see in WWE. And it was kind of cool. I mean, Cesaro did his big swing like he does in WWE. In the beginning of the match, they had an awesome wrestling sequence. It was a really entertaining match. 21 minute long. I gave it 4 stars. Next match, Samoa Joe versus Tyler Black. And now Tyler Black, he's Seth Rollins in WWE. It's from Ring of Honor Rising Above 2008. I bought the Ring of Honor Rising Above DVD like about a couple months ago. And I guess this is a dark match from that show, but they put it as one of the special features on this DVD. And it got like almost 19 minutes. And what's cool with this match is this match from 2008, and this was like Samoa Joe's return to Ring of Honor because he was currently a member of the TNA roster. I mean, he still is in TNA, but somehow like Ring of Honor was able to bring him in for a match even though he's a TNA employee, which was kind of cool. And it was like it's not like it was a little short match. They went 19 minutes long, and the crowd was really like hot for Joe. And it was nice to see like Tyler Black. Sounded like he just got squashed by Samoa Joe. Because he had a good fight, put a good fight, got a lot of offense in. He did like a shooting star press. A standing shooting star press. And he didn't go from the top rope. His feet were on the mat. And Samoa Joe was on the ground. He did this shooting star press. And Samoa Joe was pretty good. I didn't know he could do that. I gave this 3 3/4 stars. So, pretty good match. I thought it was really good. I thought Samoa Joe, I don't think he gave his best effort because, in case he got hurt or something. But I thought Samoa Joe did a pretty good effort. And I was really impressed with this match. It's for a dark match on the show. It was like really good. Next match I saw, 6-man tag team match from the same event, Rising Above 2008. This match was actually on the card. It was some good guys in this match. Roderick Strong. I don't know too much about him, but he's always I always see his name mentioned in Ring of Honor shows. So Roderick Strong, Brent, Albright, Ace Steel trained CM Punk. He was one of the Second City Saints. versus Chris Hero, who was Castagnoli in NXT. Davey Richards, who is now in TNA, I think, as part of the American Wolves. And Go Shiozaki or something, I can't say it. Some Japanese wrestler. So 16-minute tag team match, like really good 6-man tag team match. I mean, great like tag team work and everything. And surprisingly, Chris Hero was the guy I was most like interested in seeing in this match, and Chris Hero didn't even do that much. It was like Dave Richards was awesome. I think Roderick Strong did some good stuff, and Ace Steel was really good too. But yeah, I gave this match 3.5 stars. You know, it wasn't the greatest match, but really entertaining. It's like I think of it as like a really good like Raw tag team match. That's how it was. Okay, so next match I saw. Here we go, big match here. CM Punk vs Samoa Joe 2. Now it's from Ring of Honor show, a pay-per-view from October 16, 2004. They actually called this pay-per-view Joe vs Punk 2. And what this was CM Punk and Samoa Joe had a huge trilogy. And the first match went 60 minutes. It was a draw. Nobody won. Samoa Joe was a champ. CM Punk was a challenger, and Samoa Joe retained his title because it was time limit expired. So draw. So Joe retained his title. So they had a rematch. Again, it had a 60-minute time limit. And again, second time in a row, they went all 60 minutes. No winner. And this was considered the best match of the trilogy. And yes, it got 60 minutes. It's one of Dave Meltzer's 5-star matches. And I thought like the second half of his match was awesome. So had a lot of like near falls. He had like the crowd was going nuts. They were like, really like into it. And like CM Punk's finisher at the time was called the Pepsi Plunge. And he did awesome like tease where he tried so hard to get the Pepsi Plunge on Samoa Joe and it looked like he was going to get hit it. He kept looking like he kept trying to subdue Samoa Joe with like elbows or stuff, trying to like knock him out so he can hit the Pepsi Plunge. And it kept looking like he was going to hit it. He kept looking like he was going to hit it. And Samoa Joe kept like blocking it. And finally Samoa Joe like prevented it from happening. I mean, really good tease. I mean, I was really getting into this match. And I like this match a lot. And most people give this match 5 stars, and I have to say, I agree with him. I gave this match 5 stars, and I don't give out many 5-star matches. So this is a big rating, and this is only the third CM Punk match I've given 5 stars to. I think I think this is only the third one. And it's the first Ring of Honor match I've given 5 stars to. So yeah, 5 stars. Okay, next match. Favorite match to go. This was El Generico versus Claudio Castagnoli from Race to the Top tournament in 2007. This is interesting because these are another two WWE guys. They had a big rivalry in NXT. Claudio Castagnoli is Cesaro, like I mentioned earlier. El Generico is currently Sami Zayn. This was an 18-minute match, and gave 4 stars. Want to go higher, but for the most part, this match was okay. It's just the last 5 minutes were awesome. Bunch of near falls. This is like the tournament. This was like the final match. So it was really good, really entertaining. It's not one of the DVDs I have. It's a Ring of Honor DVD called Best in the World. It's not they have a pay-per-view called Best in the World, but this was actual like a match compilation DVD put out called Best in the World. And like 8 matches on it, and this was one of them. But it's a 4 stars for that. Next match, El Generico again. This one versus Kevin Steen at Final Battle 2010. This was like I think it was a ladder match or something, or I don't know if it was a ladder match, but they used ladders in this match. I think it was a no disqualification match, and it got 31 minutes. And I wish I knew more about the storyline, but apparently like it was a really huge like blood feud. Like they were former tag team partners, and then they had falling out, and they became like huge enemies. And a lot of times when they have those like storylines where like the two guys really hate each other, and when they have the match, it's kind of like underwhelming with the amount of violence. Like you expect the violence to be at high level, and then when the actual match comes, it's kind of disappointing. It looks like Randy Orton versus Triple H at WrestleMania 25. Those two guys hate each other, and he thought it was gonna be a huge like that's a match that needed blood and stuff, and it was just a very there was like very little violence in the match, and then they had a stipulation where if Triple H got disqualified, he'd lose the title, so that like really toned it down even more, and really that match needed to be like a street fight or something, and so really when you do a storyline involving two guys who hate each other, you gotta make sure to match the storyline, and this match did a really good job matching storyline. I thought the violence was amazing, and Kevin Steen really kicked the shit out of El Generico, and really both guys are getting bloodied, and that's what you need. If you're gonna do a storyline like that, blood is very important in the match. And I gave this 4.25 stars. I wish I could. I want to go higher in the rating, but first of all, it wasn't it was a crazy violent brawl, but it wasn't like the craziest match I've ever seen. So, and also, I don't know enough about the storyline. If I was really into the storyline, knew a whole lot about it, I probably could give it 5 stars. But I don't have much of the background story. I haven't seen any other match they've had, so I really have nothing to compare it to. But 4.25 stars, that's still a really high rating for a match. And you'll see it's going to rank pretty high, in my summer wrestling summer matches standings. And the final match I saw this week was Davey Richards versus Eddie Edwards. This was at Ring of Honor Best in the World 2011. It's a match I've always heard about because back in 2011 they had the whole CM Punk, John Cena Money in the Bank match. This match happened right around the same time. This was June 26, 2011. The Money in the Bank match was July 17, 2011. So what? There's a difference of I don't know, 21 days or something. They're really close and they're really close together. So a lot of people going back and forth which match was match of the year, which match was better. And some people said that the Money in the Bank match was better. Some people said this match was better. And I'd never seen this match before, but I heard good things about it. And this match is really good. So many great spots. One of those matches. It was 36 minutes, and I just enjoyed every second. It was really easy to watch. It's one of those matches you're watching, and oh, this is gonna be good. You could just tell it right from the start that this is gonna be a match I was gonna enjoy a lot. And just a great spot, just great wrestling. I mean, nothing bad about this match to say. It was really good. 4.5 stars. I mean, I can't give it 5 stars. It wasn't really a 5-star match in my opinion, but 4.5 stars. That's it's very high. I don't give out too many 4.5 stars ratings. So those are my 7 matches, and let's see if the standings have changed for this summer. First, let's go over the top 5 matches of the week. Number 5, Claudio Castagnoli versus El Generico. Number 4, Claudio Castagnoli versus Bryan Danielson. Number 3, El Generico versus Kevin Steen. Number 2, Davey Richards versus Eddie Edwards. And number 1, CM Punk versus Samoa Joe, the 60-minute time limit match. And now, top 5 matches of summer. I already got number 1. I think you already know the answer to that, based on what I've said earlier in this video. Number 5, new match to the standings. El Generico versus Kevin Steen. That's going to be 4.25 stars. Number 4, Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena from TLC 2012. 4.25 stars. Number 3, the reigning champ has now been bumped down to number 3. It's Randy Orton versus Chris Benoit, SummerSlam 2004. 4.5 stars. Number 2, and new on the list, Davey Richards versus Eddie Edwards. 4.5 stars. And now, the number 1 match of the summer. The new champion, CM Punk versus Samoa Joe. 5-star match. And for that match to get beaten, I got watching another 5-star match. So this match could be on there for a while. Okay, thanks for watching. come back next week. Maybe like I'm thinking Daniel Bryan and CM Punk week, where every match is either a Daniel Bryan match or a CM Punk match. So that should be fun. My top 2 favorite wrestlers right now. And yeah, I still count CM Punk as a current wrestler, even though he's technically retired, because I don't know if he's officially done yet. So, okay, thanks for watching. Bye.